You know who made it.
And we are live from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, and Twitch and Instagram. Facebook went out. I had to re-upload it during the intro. Facebook has been always having issues. I digress. It's a Revening's Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday, Revenue Party people. Who do we have in the comments? Please comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We want to know, are you on Eastern time? Are you on Pacific time? Let us know who is out there tonight. It's Wednesday night. There's 600 of you registered. So let's get into it. We've got a busy night. So we've got some hot topics, hot prizes, and hot guests. So we'll be getting into those. You can start entering prizes. What's up, Erica? And let me share a few things with you so we can get the guests in here. But I'm going to take down the first topic and show you some of the QR codes for tonight. So one of them is from a company called Kixie. And Kixie is a dialer, but it is also a tool that'll help your sales team send text messages. I have recently integrated it with my high level, and it is pretty awesome. It generates phone numbers for you, so I didn't have to integrate like a Twilio or anything. So try it out. I did become an affiliate, and I definitely am really enjoying it. So I wanted to share it with you all. Check it out. It does integrate with some of the other CRMs as well, if that's what you're using. But also I'm an affiliate of StreamYard. That's what we are on tonight is StreamYard, and I coach on StreamYard. StreamYard allows us to go live every Wednesday night and broadcast to multiple channels at once, while also seeing all of your comments and, connecting with you here. And then we can download this content. So I repurpose all of this content, download it from here. It goes to podcast, short form video, becomes a blog. AI is awesome. Thank you. But check it out. And also couldn't do it without Cherry Assistant. Thank you to them and High Level for sponsoring, but this is the Cherry Assistant affiliate link. And Sabrina, who awesome. I'm so glad she is out this week to get a little bit of a break. She had something to go to, but they helped put all this together. And even though she was out, she had it done before she left. So thank you, Sabrina, and everyone at Cherry Assistant who helps make this episode and all the work we do at at Reventing possible. But they do help with High Level. That's what makes me think of them. They do everything. So if you are looking for a virtual assistant, what they're really great is with placing you with someone around the world who would make sense for whatever task you have, whatever time zone you're in. So definitely just check out Cherry Assistant, and DJ Kim will hook you up with 10 free hours if you win tonight on those prizes. But that's the affiliate link to sign up. And High Level, this is a 30-day free trial. They normally have a shorter free trial, but because I'm an affiliate, they allow me to give out 30 days, and I coach on this as well on the Taking Up Space program that you can enter to win a month free on tonight. But check out High Level. I would love to help you get started on High Level. Become an affiliate. Like, I get 40% recurring every time I sell this. So obviously that's why I'm trying to sell it, and I want to help you succeed on it, but I want to help you become an affiliate as well. So let me know if you are interested. Revetting.com. If you go over there, you will get a pop-up to subscribe to the newsletter. So we're sending out recaps of the episode every week, along with what to expect that night. It goes out every Wednesday. So keep up with me there. I include other things as well. But there are still a few spaces left right here if you would like to sponsor the show. And you can do so by going to revetting.com/sponsorships. And I have the pricing all available on the website. So you can just sign up right there, or you can reach out to me at jessie@revetting.com. I'll be glad to talk to you. And same with my coaching program, 4 days a week, an hour a day. We're doing marketing strategy. We're doing leadership. We're doing MarTech on Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, all about LinkedIn. So revetting.com/coaching will get you into it. I am going to do a May specials cohort. So if you don't want to join like the ongoing program and you just want to do it in May, I'm collecting names now. And as a group, we will decide on what time we'll be meeting. But let me know if you're interested. Also, the women's retreat, you'll see an ad for that later. I'll be showing this all night, but let's get into the fun stuff. Get the guess in here. We've got multiple prizes, so make sure you're entering to win these. We've got High Level Swag Pack, 10 hours free virtual assistant service. Of course, 10 free blogs with opendraft.io. They climb super fast in Product Hunt. It's not just ChatGPT. That is marketer approved, i.e. me, meaning like they take your keywords and they're doing it in a smart way that's like long tail keywords. They're not just like doing old school blogs. This is a good tool. So definitely enter to win by putting write me a blog about, and then you're going to want to enter to the win the headset from Headset Advisor. We've got the Grandmaster himself here. I can't wait to introduce you. We've got some hot topics. So folks, who wants a headset? Because we've got a lot of them, not only one when you enter to win here, but he has a link actually. And I'm going to share it in the comments right now. And we can also talk about this when he's on the show. Hey, Trevor, what's up? Hey, y'all. Leslie, good to see y'all. I'm seeing you there. But if you want to take that link, and Erica, if you don't mind, if I know you're in the background, if you could put that on LinkedIn for people, the first few people are going to be getting something else that I'm going to be letting him talk about. But yeah, that is prize 4. So I'm going to move on to prize 5 is a year of lavender. Hello. Who isn't using lavender is the question, because I think everybody pretty much uses lavender these days. But I use it to help me with my cold email, to keep it concise, to make sure my tone is right. And I want to encourage you to try it out as well. So put in #email to win a year free. We'll give away the prizes at the end of the show. And then let's go is what you need to put in the comments to get a month free in my program, 4 days a week. I was already telling you about it, so I'm not going to go on. #sales is going to get you that 1 month free of noise canceling software, along with the #sales is going to get you She Sells. These are the guest prizes. We will be talking about them with the guests here in just a moment. But next week, make sure that you are registering to see Chelsea Olson and Alan Stein, because we're going to be getting into some more hot topics next week. But drum roll, let me bring in our guest for tonight. Welcome to the show, Dave Merritt and Lori Richardson. Let me fix the camera.
Hey, thanks a lot for having us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
It's wonderful to be here. And I couldn't be more grateful, one, for both of you to be able to have a stage for you to share your stories. One, because everyone here loves Headset Advisor. Like, put a 1 in the comments if you have won a headset from this show, from Headset Advisor. I know many of you are now rocking some awesome audio quality out there thanks to Headset Advisor, and you've had the experience of using this tool, and they're doing a lot more than the headset. There's the NEEP, and there's more that we could get into. Hey, Trevor. Hey, Dan. But I want to let you both introduce yourselves. And Lori, I love your story. I made a post about it. If you go to Lori's About section on her LinkedIn page, it's a real story. And she's worked, gone from graduating high school at 16, getting your education degree young, to like being in trainings with Apple and all of these high tech firms. So I can't wait for the audience to hear your introduction as well. But as I told you both, and as the audience knows, I'm going to put a 2-minute clock up and ask you both to tell us your full life story from birth to today and what brought you to now, because we want to know the real raw human stuff. So David, if you wouldn't mind, could you kick us off with your introduction?
Yeah, sure. So from birth, I was a little baby, raised up in Folsom, California. Grew up there, and I guess went to high school, had a pretty normal childhood, ended up marrying my high school sweetheart, and we've been married for 15 years coming on this year. And then on top of that, like my work, I did a variety of work jobs. I worked at Round Table Pizza doing a delivery driver, working at Costco. And then I was going to Sac State, getting an accounting degree because I thought that was good and useful in business. So got my degree in that, and I started working for the state of California. And it was just a little bit slow for me. They were just telling me to slow down. I was doing some basic work, just stapling stuff and doing some minor accounting stuff. I was really trying to learn accounting, and they're like, "Hey, this is the state. We just need to slow down." And it was killing my soul because I just wanted to work and just put more work in. And so my dad actually started this company back in 1994, and so I called him and was like, "Hey, you got anything for me over there? I can do your books." And that's kind of how I got started here with Headset Advisor. Funny enough, my dad started the company back in '94. He brought me and my brothers on all his sales calls because he would do it all locally. So we got to witness everything that he did just from a young kid all the way up until now. So me and my brothers are now working in the business, and that's pretty much my life story up till right now.
That is incredible. And Liz just pointed out she thinks there must be a story behind that blender on your desk. And I think I know the story because of your YouTube, but I'm going to let you share it because it's actually pretty hilarious.
I'm going to get into that in just a minute. So we're going to keep the anticipation building here.
Ooh. Okay, so in the comments, let us know what you think that blender's all about. And in the meantime, Lori, could you please walk us through your story and tell us how you went, where you started, and how you got to here?
Well, I told Jesse we won't have time to go through the whole life, but I'll hit the high points. And I saw Leslie Greenwood is in the house. So, hey, Leslie, anyone else I know? Hopefully I can see that you're here. I started, I grew up in Seattle, Washington, and I worked, when I was in middle school, I worked for my grandmother who had a women's apparel store, like a high-end women's apparel store. And I learned so many things about how to take care of customers doing that retail job. And I used to go there every day after school. Fast forward, I got bored with high school, got out early, got my degree in early childhood ed, started in pre-K teaching, and then I got married, pregnant, and divorced, kind of in a cycle there. So I realized as a single parent now, I could really support myself on a teacher's income. And if anyone's in the audience that has been a teacher or is a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. So I thought maybe I can sell something technical or in technology. Technology was really taking off as technology kind of goes in spurts over the years. I've been in a lot of those cycles as well. And so I got into technology sales and I started on straight commission. From there, I did that for about 15, 16 years. And then my last corporate job, I was laid off, which was the first time in my whole sales career. And I decided to start my own business. So I did that way back in 2002 and have been doing that ever since, helping other companies grow and helping them identify, issues around their sales efforts and revenue efforts, and having a great time.
That's an incredible story. And wow, to work on commission only for 15 years.
To start off, starting off, that's what we did back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back when software was sold in boxes, I tell people. I probably bought some of those headsets in 1994, I'm sure.
Yes, maybe. Speaking of 1994, was that when they had the taco neck phone? Because that
yes. Oh my gosh. I think that was like Shaquille O'Neal was doing something with the taco neck, I think, from eating tacos, but we use that as like people are cradling the phone, so they need a headset so they don't have taco neck. Oh, that was such a great meme. I think my brother Drew posted that on LinkedIn.
Oh my
That's a
God.
great one.
Drew cracks me up, and I love the culture that you all have built at Headset Advisor, which is like the brotherly businesses there, and even like Brandy. I mean, everyone there. It's awesome. But I digress. We have some really hot topics to get into. And as we do, audience, please enter to win prizes here in the comments. But let's go ahead and get started because our first topic is revenue growth. Renewals, upsells, and cross sells. Could you kick us off on this topic, Lori, and inspire us and teach us on what you know about it?
Sure. So let me ask everyone this. If you want shade in your yard, when do you plant a tree? Probably not a month before you'll be sitting outside, right? So you need to start early, start soon. You can't start soon enough. And I sell a SaaS-based service in addition to other things. I do consulting, training, and coaching. But with the SaaS-based service, which has an annual renewal, we begin building trust and rapport pre-sale, before our customer starts with us. And as soon as they start with us, we work with them to help them understand what they're doing. This is a problem I've always had with renewals, is that I buy so many different products and services. I don't even know what I have half the time. And, I have other people on the team. So luckily, it's not too crazy, but I can't keep track of everything. And so if someone hits me up 2 months before it's renewal time, I may not have used that service at all. And it's too late. It's too late to do that. And I think a lot of us learn the hard way. If you just look at how renewals have gone down in so many different companies, in addition to the economy, that's really been part of it. But it's really important to build trust from the start. And I'll even do it with the CEO. If I feel like the head of sales or whoever I'm working with isn't doing what they need to do to be successful, because what I do, I can't do it on my own. Like, you have to do your part or it doesn't work. And so we'll start early on instead of waiting months to go, I don't know if they really did anything. So we play a very active part. And that's the thing I wanted to talk about renewals more than anything. I don't know if you have anything to share on that, either one of you.
Renewals. Yeah. I mean, I care about renewals, especially with affiliate work with High Level, because, I get 40% recurring.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is great. And so I want to make sure people are happy. And so even though I'm not like on the support team over at High Level, if I help sign someone up, then, I do feel a bit of responsibility, but it's to my advantage. So they've sort of set up a good system there. But I don't know how do renewals work in the headset industry, David?
Yeah, so we got a couple ways for renewals. So we have like a lease program. It's a 3-year lease, so you can get your headsets for 3 years, which is a typical lifespan. Some companies may be 4 years or 5 years, but our lease program is 3 years. So if you think about it, before that renewal comes up, we want to proactively reach out as an assistance to give them the options of what will come up at the renewal time. So it's like, hey, do you want to just buy them outright? Do you want to return them and get some new ones? Do you want to be done with them? That type of thing, to find out kind of where they're at. And ideally, it's in our best interest to try to get them to continue either leasing or getting new ones. So we'll take the old ones back and refurbish them and resell the refurbished ones. But and then we have our new Neep noise canceling software. So we just launched this like a month ago. So this is our first SaaS product, and we're very unfamiliar with selling SaaS. So I'm not sure how the renewals will go with that. It's either monthly or yearly option right now. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to deal with renewals on that.
It's like what Dan said, though, right? He posted that you start at the very beginning. Yeah, very day one. It shouldn't be down the road. Shouldn't be an event. I agree.
Yeah, years before. We've had a few really great comments in here and questions. So Elizabeth was asking, what's the difference between a cross-sell and a co-sell? Who wants to take that one, Lori?
Well, cross-sell to me is within a company when you have multiple services and products, and so they'll buy one of your services. We have a service that we sell that will evaluate an existing sales team, and then once people have evaluated their existing sales team, they say, well, how do we hire stronger salespeople in the beginning before they're here, so that we have some say in whether they have all the competencies that we need to be successful. So that would be a cross-sell, that we would introduce them to this other service that they could get involved with, and then they have full coverage. So that's a cross-sell. Co-sell, to me, it involves two different companies, but I may be, someone else may have a different opinion of co-sell.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I was more of a marketer always.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do my own sales now. So, man, it's been a whirlwind. And I was, for some reason, someone made me a director of sales and marketing at one point, but it was because everything was inbound. So it was like we were just closing it and trying to like get everything to close online. But
isn't that funny, though, how important sales skills are? Because you probably didn't think you'd be your number one salesperson, and just like David, you do selling, I'm sure, as championing your, running your company.
Definitely. Yeah. Just sales, like even you don't think, like you think sales, some people may think like sales is like, has a connotation with it, but in reality, your dentist is selling themselves for you to go get dental work from them. It's like everybody's selling. I'm selling my wife every day for her to stay married to me. It's just like everything is like, a little
kids tell us all the time, but why?
Oh yeah.
But why?
I love
for
that.
sure.
And we could probably talk about this all day. Dan says sales skills equal life skills. He's right. But let's get into this next topic because we have a lot to learn from you, Drew. I see like tonight, for whatever reason, there's 0 people on this show on YouTube. So YouTube isn't my primary platform, and I don't do a lot of promotion on there, but you are huge on YouTube and you do really fun things like with your blender on YouTube. Could you talk to us a little bit about content creation, YouTube videos, and partnerships with sales?
Yeah, absolutely. So, before we kind of get started, I want to, break the fourth wall here. You asked about the blender, and if you don't mind, if I could do a quick demonstration here.
Oh, please do.
Yes. Okay. it may get a little loud, so just bear with me here. So I'm using the Boomstick Wireless. This is one of the headsets that we're giving away later in the show, and I was just so hyped up by your intro that we're going to give away 5 more later on in the show. So if you're all hanging around here, we are giving away more. But this is a standard like microphone. It's like mid-grade, and this is what it would sound like next to a roaring blender. Loud. You're going to hear a little bit of that blender noise going on, but if we turn on Neat noise canceling software, you probably hear less of the blender going on now. This is a live demo, so I'm hoping everything's set up right. How does
No, it was
how did that
good.
sound?
That was
Yeah,
great. Bravo. I love that.
yeah, it's so this little stunt is kind of like I don't know if you've been at Costco before and they have the Vitamix demonstration. It just gives a live demo of the product, and instead of me just, giving you hot air of, oh, my product's the best or it does this, it's like actually showing that it does the thing in a live demonstration. So that's why you'll see like a lot of vacuum commercials. The vacuum will actually, suck up the craziness compared to the not so good vacuum, as those comparisons that are live, that are just visuals. So we use the blender as kind of like an extreme example on our YouTube channel to try to demonstrate, like, it's hard to see noise, so we try to use the blender so it's a visual. You can see the thing going, and you can imagine in your head like how loud that would be. And I totally forgot to turn on my decibel reader here, which this is the second evidence for like actually how loud that there's not any games. And the idea there is to kind of build trust and show how loud is in the environment and how well the noise cancellation. So to kind of rewind on your question there, YouTube, we started like, I want to say 3 years ago. We were trying different marketing tactics that weren't going so well. So we're like, we got to do something. And keep in mind, like, my dad started the company as like a door-to-door salesman, old school sales, and he tried to do the internet era and just wasn't able to like succeed in the online era. He just did his like door-to-door B2B type of in-person sales. So we just were like, we know there's this YouTube thing and we got to do something there. So we just were like, we got sick of it one day and we just started well, actually, we dabbled in it here and there, and actually produced good results, but just we weren't ready as a business or in our minds yet to really like go full in on YouTube. So we just started spamming content, just, I don't know, 10 videos a day. We had our webcam and we would just, put out a video, just a review, a comparison, just anything we had to say that we knew about, we were just putting out videos. And so we would just do 10 a day. And before you know it, it's like, oh, you kind of see like the views start to increase over time. You're like, oh, there might be something here. So we're like, all right, we're doing this. And so video after video, we've just figured out a way to do a better job. So if you go look at our like original videos, they're very raw. Now they're a lot more polished and professional. And we found that, having a lot of quantity is good, but quality is also good, because especially B2B for us, having a little bit more polished video has more of a reputation. Like, it just seems like companies kind of trust you more, want to work with you more, and some of the larger ones will actually inquire with us. So for us, YouTube and content has been game changer for us as far as getting business and getting leads and getting sales on our website. Especially with us headsets, they're a commodity. You know, they're on Amazon, they're on these other places. So that's kind of our way of separating us a little bit is just providing helpful content. We'll do like how-tos, we'll do tips, we'll do tricks, we'll do a review of the latest ones. That's going on quite a bit, but that's kind of a little backstory to our YouTube.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your story on YouTube and also for making it real. Like how you said, you know, in the beginning it was a little more raw. And I think I know the very first time I went live, I didn't even go live because the technology didn't work. You know, so like I had a crowd and then it didn't work. So that's the reality. But then you get past it. There's growing pains, but I like to say my YouTube strategy. So, like, even though there's only 2 viewers now, let's see, are these ones on Facebook or YouTube? We've got 2 on YouTube right now. So, even though there are only 2 live here, like, it'll continue to get views, but also it's like my SEO strategy because YouTube's owned by Google and Google likes when you post on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, it helps my other content. But anything you would share on any of the content creation side, Lori?
Yeah, so I do a podcast, Conversations with Women in Sales, and we do about 3 a month. And a while back, because my audio producer is also a video producer, he kept encouraging me to do something on YouTube. So we now post, even though it's audio, we get a lot of listens through YouTube. And we're doing more and more with it. And so, yeah, it's definitely a strategy. I think YouTube is only second to Google in terms of search, right? It's huge. It's a hugely searched place. And so people go to YouTube for everything. And that's where you got to be. So, yeah, so we're on there too.
Absolutely. It's extremely important. And same thing I'd say with TikTok. I'm actually wearing a dress from TikTok. I'm now selling on TikTok. So you'll be seeing me like posting this dress and other products because I'm like all about TikTok these days, but people are searching on there too. But I digress. We have 2 more hot topics to get to still: building a referral or follow-up focused on company culture, or marketing and marketing assets, video content creation. So we want to get into these hot topics, but we're going to do so right after these messages. I was able to bring in $4,000 in 1 month as a sponsored affiliate. Let me tell you how. I stopped focusing on product and features and started focusing on value. I was throwing masterclasses and events, and now I'm doing a retreat. Events have really been something I have focused in on. I created a funnel, and my funnel is what helps get people to show up, not just to my event, but to other people's events as well. Just imagine this. You registered for a masterclass, it's free, it's in 1 month, and you are totally excited to go. Fast forward 30 days, and you already forgot that masterclass is happening. This is where your funnel comes in. You have to constantly be reminding people once they register for your event, and you need that funnel to be in line with the event date so that you can plan ahead and have text messages, emails, and communication going out to your attendees so they know what to bring, when to bring it, and what they need to do to show up and be successful at your event. That is the value I've gotten out of High Level for using their robust funnels. So what are you waiting for? Head over to reviting.com, reach out to me. My email is jessie@reviting.com, or you can go into LinkedIn, send me a DM, and let's get your event popping.
These emails. Wait, I need to write the script. Oh my god, I forgot to schedule all my content last week.
I know the chaos of running a one-person business can feel too much sometimes. Carry Assistant has become my secret weapon to success. Having an actual niche assistant has been so game-changing. But since bringing on one of their virtual assistants, they have been handling all my nitty-gritty tasks, from DMing people on my socials to following up with leads, even doing the cold outreach for me. Plus, they help with all the tedious admin tasks like managing emails, scheduling appointments, reminding me of appointments. Just imagine the time that you're going to have when you have an actual niche virtual assistant helping you with all these things. So with your assistant, you're never going to have to worry about the little things again. You get on a call with them, That way they can actually gauge your business needs and they're going to help you fill the gaps. You go to cherrysystem.com, you can get on a call with one of them and they're going to help you find your person. Now you can actually finally free up some time to focus on building your empire.
Awesome. Thank you so much to our sponsors. And I hope you can join us for the retreat. Let me know. Would love to have you. But let's get back into these hot topics. So our next topic is building a referral or follow-up focused company culture. So this was your topic, Lori. And I'm trying to remember now because I'm like, maybe that building a referral one should have been tagged on to that last topic. Or does this make sense?
It's you want a referral focused company culture and you want a follow-up focused company culture. Maybe it's I'm not sure, but it was a while ago when we first talked about that. But let me just talk about referrals for a minute. When I first started my company, nobody knew me. Nobody knew what I was doing, but people knew of me and they knew me as in the sales roles that I had. And they knew me as a person that was good on my word. And, I reached out to those people who I knew could refer me to other people, because you can do your cold outreach, you can do inbound. It's typically, for cold outreach is often one-off. I know sometimes it's mass, sending out. But if you are talking about a referral strategy, one person can refer you multiple times, just like you being an affiliate, Jesse. You can refer multiple people with them just following up with you. And it's such a smart way to leverage your time and energy and utilize. Now we can leverage AI with it. When I started out, I found about 40 people that knew who I was and what I did and had some faith in me. And also they knew my who my customer was. They understood that because they were peripheral to it. They didn't do what I did, but they were on either side or some way around where I was. So, for example, a marketer doesn't sell. They don't do what I do in terms of helping companies grow revenue with sales strategies. But they could help with the marketing. So they might run into a customer or a prospect that needs help with selling. They would be my referrer. It's so important to not just think, oh yeah, I do that. We do that. But do you have it organized? Do you have a list of 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 people or companies who regularly refer you? And do you regularly contact them to say, hey, Jesse, what are you doing? We haven't talked in a while. How can I help you? And be kind of a servant leader mindset, because you don't have to show up and say, hey, I got this new thing. Or maybe you want to, do you know anyone? Do you know anyone? Nobody likes that person. So instead, be focused on how you can help others and refer them business. And if you do that, it'll come from the most amazing places. It doesn't always come back from the person that you refer. It'll come back somewhere else. It's amazing how that works. So that's referrals. And then follow-up is just the most critical thing to build your business and to grow your business. You've got to follow up with people before they reach out to you. So, it's a mindset. Following up is, are they happy? How can you help them? You can get referrals that way too. You can say, Jesse, I really enjoyed working with you. I'm looking for more customers like you because you're so great to work with. Now I'm giving them a compliment, which is true. I'm not going to say it if it isn't true, but if it's true and I really enjoyed working with you and we had a great transaction, I'm going to say, who else is like you that, might also need what we're doing? And that's a great way to get referrals as well. And it's also really good at follow-up. So we actually accomplished both at once.
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna have to start using that. Who else like you? Might be able to use this solution or use this service. Oh, that's so incredible. And when you asked if I had a list of referrals, I mean, in my head, but I should get very organized about it. So
Yep.
I will be honest, I'm not, but I do know, like some people I help refer them, they send referrals to me. We support each other in different ways, but yeah, I need a referral, I guess, strategy. But
Yeah.
what about you, David?
Yeah, that's something that we're pretty bad at. Asking for a referral, especially after the fact. Something about us is that we're a service-based business. Is like we don't really compete on price. You can find a lower price on a lot of items out there, but you're going to get the lowest amount of service. So it's like really finding, for us, our business is service. So that exactly what you said, Lori, with that follow-up mindset, just being really good, being proactive, making sure the headset is set up and continue to be there if there's anything. So you stand out different than just price. It's like, yeah, we're competitive, but also we provide this service. So then a good point is right after they have a good experience is, asking for that referral. That could easily increase our sales and something that we've just neglected for a little bit.
And might I suggest even before that, when you say, we're going to work with you to the point that you're going to be so happy to work with us that you're going to want to refer people our way, even before they buy from you.
Yeah.
Definitely. No, it's a great point. I would love to know from the audience who has a like a referral strategy that you are using. Are you referring people? Are you getting referrals? Would love to know where you sit on this. But we better transition into this fourth topic here of marketing assets and move back over to video content marketing. So you are on YouTube and you're creating all this content. What are you doing with all of that content, David?
Yeah, so we'll do our normal, I call them long videos. So there'll be like a review video of a new headset or maybe a comparison. But we're also going to do a short version of that video, so less than 60. So it'll be good for YouTube Shorts, and it's also good for other platforms like LinkedIn. So we're going to always try to have a short version of that same video or that same topic. So then it's like there takes a lot of brain power to come up with the content and the ideas. So then you can just take that and kind of put that into more bite-sized pieces that can be good on other platforms as well. So that's one thing we do. In addition, we also do some live stream events, or we have in the past, as far as we do like a headset giveaway show. We actually partnered with manufacturers of different headsets, and we did a live stream. So we gave away a certain amount during this live stream event, and then you like learn about the product. And then, of course, at the end of the event, you give away the product. That did pretty well for us as well. But one other thing I wanted to talk about, and kind of goes back to the last topic, is kind of the partners area. So for us, a refer, but we call them partners, is just finding, if you could imagine, you're only one person and you have to make outreach. Like nobody's coming to you, for example. You could call a customer, keep cold calling or whatever, direct outreach, and you can close a customer. You could do that, but that's like doing like addition, right? It's just like one customer. Now I got one customer, now I got to call and find another customer. So then you get 2 customers and 3 customers and so forth. Or you could go target a partner. And so this could be somebody that maybe is in a similar business, but not exactly in your business. So if you're, I don't know, real estate agent, maybe you partner with mortgage brokers because they deal with a lot of people that are buying homes. You could partner with them, give them like some type of commission or affiliate style commission. So all you do every day is you call mortgage brokers. I want to partner with all these mortgage brokers. And then that's like multiplication. So each mortgage broker can bring you many, many customers as they have new customers always funneling in. So I think that's a really good strategy and a good idea.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
like the foundation of strategic referrals. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's brilliant. I love that idea. And I don't know, I guess it kind of reminds me of a setup I try to have where like I'll work with another agency and get them to sort of package up my services so that I'm not selling it. So that's sort of like a referral, but also it's more like a partnership, I suppose. But yeah, it's really great to work with other businesses and be able to support each other because a lot of the time you'll have the same audience, but like you do literally different things. So you're just like
Mhm.
helping each other. It completely makes sense. But on that, marketing assets and video content creation, I mean, anything else you would like to add on marketing assets in general that either of you have found to be helpful to, what you're doing right now? And even if it's not video, like what marketing assets are you finding to be
Yeah,
generating most for you? Yeah.
I always get shorts done in video as well. So tomorrow I'm going to launch a podcast episode, and I always post it on LinkedIn, and there will be a little clip to pique people's interest, to hopefully go and see the whole thing. So I think that's just smart marketing these days, is to take everything you can, and then we'll put it on X, and then we'll put it in Facebook, and we'll put it in other places in LinkedIn, and we'll take that one piece of content and really have it be a multi-purpose use. It just seems like that's table stakes these days, right? Isn't that like the bare minimum?
You'd be surprised. I mean, that's what we help people do. So people know they need to do it a lot of the times, but it just becomes a lot of effort and thought. And so I work with Cherry Assistant and use AI, and we're able to do it pretty efficiently. But yeah, you can do a lot with it. You can pull out the audio and the transcriptions. You can turn that into your blog. You can, not only short form video. That's probably the most popular though. I digress. We need to give away some prizes. So we've got 2 entries on high level, 1 entry on Cherry Assistant. We've got 2 on Lavender, 2 on hashtag sales. And so we need some more entries here, folks. What's going on? And did anyone see the link for the headsets? So let me plug that in here in the comments again. It's here in the private chat. Let me just put it in the comments on LinkedIn so that, David, do you want to explain what they're going to be getting if they fill out that form?
Yeah, so we've been giving away, it's actually this boomstick wireless headset here. So we're giving away 5 of these wireless headsets, and we're also going to give away a free month of our Neep noise canceling software, which I demoed earlier with the blender. So it's the 1-2 punch. You just have to put your name and email in the link that is, I think, on LinkedIn or one of the other socials, wherever it's at.
Yes, I dropped it on LinkedIn. I could also drop it in some of these other channels as well. There's a few viewers out there. So it's on Twitch and YouTube and all those other places. Click that link, fill out the form. And a lot of the time, people are like, 10 minutes behind or 20 minutes behind watching the episode, or, even tomorrow morning, they'll start watching it. So for prize 4, the regular headset draw, we have the 2 entries. Let's see. Yeah, no, 3 entries for that one. And then what you said, it was 4 or 5, the first 4 or 5 that fill out that form also get a free headset?
Exactly. Yeah, 5 of
Oh,
them.
wow. Okay, 5 of
Yeah.
them. So technically 6. And then on hashtag sales, if both of you could just take a moment and tell winners, the attendees what they would get if they win on hashtag sales. Let me put us in a different view here. I'm going to pull that one up, cover myself up a little bit. But we've got She Sells and this 1 month free of noise canceling software. So do you want to tell us real quick, Lori, about She Sells?
Sure. She Sells is actually an award-winning book. It won a gold medal from Top Sales World this past January, and it is all the tips, many of the tips and strategies that I use, that I talk with companies about to find, hire, and retain more women on their sales team. Most every industry, in almost every sales community, it's a male majority environment. Not all, but many. And so there were a lot of people are just having trouble finding and hiring and then retaining women. So that's what this book is about. Women like it because they nod their head and go, yep, 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 it's all true. And,
I
so
love
that's
it.
what I'm giving out.
And how about you, David? I know you shared a little bit about software and how it's new to Headset Advisor, but could you tell the listeners if they put hashtag sales and they win, what would they get?
Yeah, so this is a new software as a service. It's called Neep noise cancellation. And so if you're using really any headset, even your AirPods, I've done a lot of demos on our YouTube channel for AirPods. They're pretty terrible. I don't know if you've talked to a lot of people that have background noise. You hear pretty much everything going on in the background. With Neep noise canceling software, you download it onto your computer, you turn it on, and it will eliminate a lot of that background noise. So if you're working
Can
from
I share
home,
something really quick about that? I
yeah,
was on the road and I went into a Barnes and Noble and I put my AirPods in, and I was trying to talk to a customer, and they were so mad that there was background noise, and I'm like, I don't hear anything, but I couldn't believe that they really heard it, and I thought I should have had that. So that's a great service that you have.
yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. You would think noise isn't that big of a deal, and oftentimes it's not. It just depends on your environment. It can make it really difficult for people to hear you in that environment.
Yeah.
So they're hearing all the background chatter and they can only pick up some of what you're saying. Or if you're in a video meeting, even like this, it's like if somebody has it on and they're hearing that, you always got to mute them because it's just so annoying. With Neep noise cancellation, you're not going to have to do that, and it just makes more effective calls.
Absolutely. And we heard it here live and it worked great. That was awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. And folks, we've got prizes to give away. So I'm going to go ahead and get us started. Oh, Trevor. Yeah, there you go. You got it. So you got to tag Headset Advisor. So the @ sign wouldn't be showing up in the comment if you click on them, and hashtag sales. LinkedIn user. If you're coming up as LinkedIn user, that means you're probably not sharing your data from LinkedIn with third-party tools. And so when you put that, it's not technically entering you to win. So you need to go to your data privacy settings and allow third-party tools to access LinkedIn data on you in order for StreamYard to grab that. So sorry, whoever you are, LinkedIn user, I hope you can enter to win these prizes. I'm going to go ahead and start giving them away. I'm going to start with high level. We've got 2 entries here, and we are giving away a swag pack. You're going to get a shirt and a water bottle and a couple awesome things. Oh, there's one more entry here just in the last second. So let's do this one. Either way, Trevor, that happens Unleash Studios or Dan. And if you not just Unleash Studios, I need to find you on YouTube. So this is going to be a little bit difficult. So revetting.com/winner. I'm going to put that link up here. If you could submit your details there so we can get your shirt size and connect you with High Level to get you that swag pack. Congratulations for winning. we'll go ahead and give away another prize. Let's give away the 10 hours. Oh, there's one entry on the 10 hours of virtual assistants. Whoever that is wins. We'll get back to that. Elizabeth and Trevor, you are up to grabs for this one. And I'll have to go back and watch the video because I'm like, which one did I just run here? But Trevor, you are the winner there. There were two there. I believe that was the lavender. But I'll go back and watch the video to confirm with that one. Doing too many things at once here. And then so we can do process of elimination here. And give away hashtag email. So this is actually lavender. So that's going to Hotness Unleasher Studios or Trevor. And whoever wins, please fill out revetting.com/winner. Trevor, I think you've won before, so I think we have your information, Trevor. But if you wouldn't mind filling out the form, then we have your updated information. And I keep giving away these prizes and just get through this so we can see. So it looks like it's showing me I haven't run the high level prize yet. So like maybe that first one was something else. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video because there were 3 on that one. And that one is to you, Trevor. So that's the high level swag pack. So you won, and there are, let's see, a few more prizes to give away. I got a little unorganized about doing that tonight. So we have not given away Cherry Assistant. There's only one entry. We have not given away Open Draft. We did give away the headset. So that was the one with the 3 that the Hotness Unleasher won. So Hotness Unleasher, make sure you fill out that form so we get your email. And I believe we've given away all the prizes except those who fill out the form. So make sure that you are filling out the form from Headset Advisor in the comments. Those first 5 who do are getting a free headset. So congratulations. And you know, I'm looking back and I'm like, man, I really do need to go back and watch this. I do believe that hashtag sales actually is going to Trevor. And I apologize, this never happened. I got a little too ahead of myself. But it'll all be recorded and I'll be able to see which ones I clicked on. But Trevor, Hotness Unleasher. Let me turn this music down here just a little bit for a second. You guys really took away the show today with all those prizes. So congratulations to you. And before we go, we have to do the Guru of the Week. Who do you all think they chose as the Guru of the Week? I would like to hear what you think in the comments. But in the meantime, I'm just going to pull myself out really quick so they can talk amongst themselves, do the drum roll, and I'm going to pull a picture of the Gurus of the Week up here real quick. And they are... let them know who they
Okay.
Go ahead, Lori.
Sure. So I chose Beck Holland. You can find her on LinkedIn, and she's created a sales methodology called diagnostic selling. Believe me, I know every sales methodology on earth, and have for many years, have been following, and she's just amazing with her. She did a 3-hour session that I went to a couple weeks ago in Chicago, and it was all about discovery questions. So, you know, this is someone to follow. She has really great videos, and she gives you good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I chose Neil Patel. He's someone that I've followed for a really long time, mostly for like SEO, search engine optimization, and content style stuff, which is kind of my primary role. So just trying to keep top of mind on new things, keeping up with the data. Like one example that he gave recently is lo-fi video content for social media is getting like a 30 to 40% increase in views and engagement. So instead of the highly polished video content, just pulling out your cell phone, being more raw, being more real, it supposedly does better. So it's something that I'm going to take that little nugget and apply it to what we actually do and see if that actually does produce better results.
That's incredible. And you know what? As popular as Neil Patel is, I don't know if anyone has ever chosen him as Guru of the Week. So congratulations, Patel. You've made it to the show.
Thanks.
Yes. And thank you both for sharing about these people who, you know, obviously are touching you and sharing content that resonates with you. And if anyone out there knows of them, if you could plug their links in the comments, then others can find who they are as well. Otherwise, I think everyone probably has heard of Neil Patel, but could you say the name of your guru one more time, Lori?
Beck Holland, BECC, and Holland like the place.
BECC and Holland like the place. I'll go ahead and tag her right now in the comments on LinkedIn. The CEO of Flip the Script.
Yes, flipthescript.com. That's another way to find her.
All right. Well, congratulations to both of them. Guru of the Week. And both of you, if you could just please share with the audience real quick how they could find you after the show. And also, you know, if there are any services that you could plug that people who are entry level to executive and founders could use. And maybe there's ways that you can help them. I guess we'll start with you, Lori.
Sure. People can find me at Score More Sales on a number of different platforms. We offer coaching, consulting, training for large SMB and mid-sized companies. I don't do individual coaching, but I know people that do. So just reach out if you have any kind of a sales question or issue. And also at Women Sales Pros is a community to help get more women into B2B sales. So I'm all over the place.
I love that. And how about you, David?
Yeah, you could find our company, headsetadvisor.com. You could find us on YouTube. If you Google anything YouTube, you'll probably see my face and pointing to some video or some headset on the thumbnails there. You could also find our new noise canceling software at neep.com. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on all the other places as well.
And of course on YouTube, because we covered that in detail tonight. But it was so awesome having both of you on here. Thank you so much for staying up. I guess you're on Pacific time, so you know it's 10 o'clock here on Eastern time, but it's not as late there. But I'll still say thank you for staying after hours on LinkedIn with us to cover these hot topics. It was incredible having both of you on the show. And
Listen, I love your enthusiasm. I love what you're doing. Keep it up.
oh, thank you so much, Lori. I really appreciate it and really appreciate the headsets as well. And we'll be in touch with everybody. So if you want a prize tonight, make sure you go to reveting.com/winner, give us your information, and we'll connect you with the brands. And David, I guess people will probably continue to fill out that form. So, you know, maybe, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if 5 people have filled it out yet. So there may be people throughout the evening who watch or even tomorrow morning who fill it out.
Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Yeah, if you could let me know. I'll drop it in the comments here and then people won't keep filling it out. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. And until next week, I hope you all have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thanks.